Hello everyone, my name's Kat and I'm here today to give you a love reading. Welcome to my channel, and we're going to do a love reading with a few different decks, 4 different decks and maybe some tarot later, but going to do 2 heart decks, and the other 2 decks are going to be for you, what you need to know about to navigate with yourself, with your love life right now. I will start with, I have shuffled, but I'm just going to do a little bit more. And I've got the Romance Angels. It's the first one. Second one is Wayne Dyer. Wayne Dyer has a card deck and it's really nice advice, and it is quite appropriate if you're in a relationship and just how to relate to people. And I found some really good advice in this deck, so I decided I thought I might choose some cards from this deck and let's see how we can get some guidance as to how to navigate our love life. As I said before, I have shuffled, so I'm going to just choose them. Third one is the Psychic Tarot for the Heart Oracle deck. This is a beautiful deck. Again, I have shuffled. And at the end, I'm going to talk about these 3 decks, and then I'm going to move them and do a self-care deck, because that's always very important. Okay, let's start. So we turn over the Romance Angels. We got True Love, Soulmate, and Engagement. Oh my God, True Love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So if you've come here asking about your love life, if the person you've been going out with for a long time or a short time, are they my true love? Apparently, yes. This is the romance of a lifetime, true love. If you're single, looks like your true love is on the way. You may have met them already, but true love. So starting off very positive. Next one is soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. And there's your confirmation. Now, as a brilliant tarot reader I know and watch says, when you get the same message twice, the universe says I meant what I said. So I'm taking this as, yes, I meant what I said when I said that was your true love. So whoever you're with at the moment, if you were wondering, yes, it's your soulmate. And then we've got the third card, Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Wow, somebody may be getting proposed to. I can't believe this is, wow, I'm impressed. This is beautiful. True love, your soulmate, this is the one. Who, if you've come here wondering if the person you just started going out with or whatever, or you've been proposed to and you've been with someone for a while and you know, hopefully you haven't got doubts, but if you do and you've come here for answers, looks like you've got your answer. Nice positive messages. Sometimes with the soulmate, you know, true love, it does run smooth most of the time, but sometimes, you know. And on the bottom here we've got retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Now, yes, I think people that may have come here asking, you know, is this the one? Am I going to be happy, sort of thing? I think you need to Or even if you've been in a relationship for a while and you're feeling like a bit, you need a bit of a spark, I think a retreat it's a good time to disconnect from the world, get off social media, get off your phones, go and have a beautiful dinner together, cook dinner for each other, get to know each other again. Everybody's on their phone and everything. And thing is, even with the having to stay at home lately, people might be getting sick of their partner. We'll do something fun together. A retreat, you don't always have to go away. I know because with COVID people can't go away. But I mean, when you find this video, maybe a time when everything's opened up. A lot of things are opening up. A lot of people, in Australia here anyway, a lot of people are going on holidays locally. So you might be able to go on a retreat. But even if you went on a retreat away from social media, TV, computers and everything, just for a weekend together, or even just a night, have a date night, it will really help to bring back the romance in your life. And then you may realize that, hey, this is my true love. This is it. That's a beautiful message up there. Things look really promising. So the second row we have with the Wayne Dyer, he's got, with these cards, I think there's 10 secrets. And their guidance, secrets of abundance, love, everything. And this one is the fourth secret, which is embrace silence, make conscious contact with God. So I think, and on the back it says, silence is the way to experience the oneness and the indivisibility. Indivisibility. Okay, wow, that's a different word. Of God. This is why you want to meditate. It's how you know God rather than having to settle for knowing about God. Okay, so I think this card, when it comes to romance, I think we have to realize going to this, when we're angry with our partner, instead of building up the resentment and anger and everything, feeling it, try and see, this is really hard, I know, try and see the good, the God in them. Do you know what I mean? If you think about, don't let your anger, don't go to bed in anger. This is what I'm hearing. Some people might have been, going to bed in anger and after a fight with your lover, and you've just, you've got to just go inside yourself. Maybe just go away and be quiet by yourself for a while and just let the anger dissipate. Don't go to bed angry. That's what I'm hearing for this card intuitively. The other one is release guilt. Wisdom is avoiding all thoughts that weaken you. Yeah, very good advice. Anger, these, guilt, terrible emotions. If you're having arguments with your partner and they're making you feel guilty, or you're making yourself feel guilty, release the guilt. It's not helping you. Don't let people rent space in your head. On the back it says, releasing guilt is like removing a huge weight from your shoulders. Guilt is released through the empowering thought of love and respect for yourself. Yes, have respect for yourself and don't let anybody make you feel any less. Don't settle for less in relationships. Whoever the message this is for, don't settle. You want, this is what I'm saying here with the true love. This is what you want. You want true love, the romance of a lifetime and your soulmate, someone who gets you, someone who understands you, not somebody who makes you feel guilty or anything like that. Don't ever put up with that, and don't settle for less. Listen to your heart. Don't die with your music in you. The constant beating of your heart in and out and in, the symbol of your infinite connection to the always present heartbeat of God or the universal intelligence. Listen to your heart. Listen to what you want to do. Don't let people tell you what you should do. Even sometimes in relationships, we've got somebody saying, you should be doing this or you should be doing that. Oops, sorry. Nearly lost the cards there. I've got a new chair, so it just goes where it wants sometimes. I just had to turn the heater off. It's hot in here. Listen to your heart. Yeah, don't die with your music still in you. A lot of people, when they get into a relationship, we all do. We put everything into the relationship and we lose ourselves. Don't lose yourself in a relationship. Actually, this is really good advice in here. Don't settle. Listen and embrace the silence. That what is right for you. Best thing, what is right for you, and listen to your heart. If you feel like a relationship is suffocating you, just find an outlet, and if you find a hobby or something that you like to do, go and do it. Spend a bit of time apart. I know this card said retreat, go somewhere together, spend time with your partner, but balance. You have to have your interests. It seems like the first one is saying, yes, this is beautiful, true love and everything, but the second one is saying that this is how you can keep and produce this true love and soulmate, by respecting yourself, looking after yourself, even though these aren't even the self-care cards yet, but they're saying that don't lose yourself, don't die with your music in you. You do what you want to do with respect and grace towards your partner as well, of course. And then on the bottom of the deck we hear, the second secret that was actually, don't die with your music still in you. View failure as an illusion. Yes, there is no failure. Failure is a judgment, an opinion. It stems from your fears, which can be eliminated by love. Love for yourself, love for what you do, love for others, and love for your planet. And the thing about this is loving yourself. Here we are again with the self-care. If you love yourself, and I've said this in another video about self-care actually, if you can love yourself, you will find that it is easier to love someone else, because if you can't give away what you don't have. So if you don't have love in your heart, how can you give it to somebody else? You've got to have some love in your heart for yourself, for your planet, for, everything around us. Some people just go around and think that, if somebody loves me, I'll be okay. Well, you've got to love yourself. So do what you want to do, look after yourself, and then when you're in a relationship, you will know how to look after the other person as well. To the third one, feeling alone. Okay. So for the people feeling alone, embrace the silence and make connection with your inner self, and know that you're not alone. There are untold spirits, God, the universe, we're all connected. There is untold, this is a 5. 5s in the tarot are quite, feeling alone and feeling abandoned. But you don't have to feel like that. Look, she's got the light, and there's the light of the moon leading her to the beautiful cabin there. Who knows who's in that cabin? You've got to follow Follow the light. Follow, this is saying follow your inner light when you're feeling alone. You have it in you. You can do it. And then we've got confront, which is you've got to look at what's bugging you, you've got to confront your fears. You might be fearful of losing someone, but as it goes to here, look, you won't. Thing is, you never lose your soulmate. You never lose your true love. Love never dies. You might go through periods where you're not with them, but they'll always come back. You've got to confront your fear. You may be too scared to lose somebody, and it's pushing them away. That's why that's where this comes in, the second secret. Don't listen to your heart. Don't die with your music in you, because your fears, you're thinking too much about losing the other person or suffocating the other person, you know, with your stifling them, you know, not letting them do what they want to do. You've got to find your own interests. You've got to have the give and take and the balance in relationships. You've got to confront your thoughts. You could be jealous or, you know, you've got to look within in yourself and see. Maybe you need to do a bit of shadow work, what's bothering you. The moon with the, there with the inner thoughts. This isn't the moon card, but this is confronting what's bothering you, your inner self. The moon is you in love. Your moon sign actually in love is your inner self, and what your lover sees is your moon sign. Chucking in a little bit of astrology there. The ascendant is your mask that you put to the world. Your sun sign is your basic personality, but your moon sign is reserved for those very close to you, your lover. So you've got to see what your inner self, what's coming out there, what's, you know, if you're feeling like with this card you're feeling alone, why are you feeling alone? If you're in a relationship, you've got to look at that. And if you're, you know, if you're single, maybe you've got to look at what you're doing to push people away here. Confront your fears. Maybe you push people away, or maybe you are afraid of commitment, and that's why you're having trouble in love. It works both ways. It's not only men that are afraid of commitment, it's women too. And then we've got win or lose, 5. 5 of Swords, win or lose. It's, you know, sword cuts right through the heart. Maybe you have given an ultimatum too many times and the person just keeps doing what they're doing. And you've got to choose what you want to do. Do you want to keep staying there, or what do you want to do? Move on to the, you know, next. Are you staying because of guilt in a relationship? It happens more often than you know. So you've got to think. And 2 5s here, which is sometimes you're feeling down, the 5s. But, you know, hey, look, the back of this card, we've got a beautiful sunset there coming up. The sun's coming up in the back of the card. So there's, you know, after this, there could be so much better. I mean, you think about it, you've been feeling alone and you're finding out why you're feeling alone. Maybe, like I said, you push people away, or they've pushed you away because of some behaviours or something. You've got to take a look at yourself and see what the deal is. But know that, you know, in the end, when it's all said and done, the sun comes back out. Every day the sun will come back out. There's always a chance to redeem yourself, others. You got to let go of that guilt, embrace the silence. Some meditation maybe would help you, and find something that you really love to do. Have that date with your lover, but have your interests as well. Keep your interests. Maybe that's why you need a retreat together, because you feel that the other person isn't spending time with you because they've got a hobby or something and you don't. There's another aspect of it I'm getting. So on the bottom of the deck for the Psychic Tarot, I've got awaiting results. 7. So you're waiting to see what's going to happen, pretty much. You're wondering if, as I said, when you first came here, you may have come here to see, well, is this my true love? Is this soulmate? Should I get engaged? What should I do? You're still, you're see this beautiful growth here coming up, that gorgeous, beautiful golden light coming up in that tree through him. There's a lot of growth. A relationship, what I'm hearing is that, okay, a relationship may be challenging. You might be feeling alone. You might have to confront some things. You might have to confront and, decide what you're going to do. But know that all this contrast in a relationship is helping you to grow, and there's lessons. That's what I'm hearing for this card. There's a lot of lessons for you to grow out of and heal afterwards. Look at all that beautiful green and that beautiful halo. This person's healing out of this. So whatever it is, whatever you've been asking, looks like you're healing. So this feeling alone is in the past. It's going to thing. You're going to do the work on yourself and figure out exactly what the deal is with that. Cut through the crap there with the sword that I'm hearing, and you're going to heal and grow after this. It's going to be so good. I just feel this is really positive, actually, the whole thing. And after that, I just want to say, I don't normally do this, but the throat chakra is underneath this card of the awaiting results. You have to speak up and say what you need and want. People aren't mind readers. You have to tell them what you want, and you've got to open. That's where the throat chakra comes in, because you need to speak up in a loving way and say what you want. Say what the problem is, and meditate there. Look at the cat. Cats have got it down. They know what to do. Embrace the silence. Don't always have to, worry about what your other half is doing. You're your own person. You can do your own thing. So I'm going to wrap it up with the self-respect cards. Cheryl Richardson. She's beautiful. She's a good, I've read a few of her books, really good. So I'm going to pick 3 cards and we'll look at the... Okay. Care for your body. First, self-care. How appropriate. Self-love and self-acceptance are the ultimate acts of self-care. Self-love. Just as I said earlier, don't worry about being alone. Use the time alone that you feel alone to give yourself some self-love. Self-care, have a bath, read a book, relax, watch Netflix, whatever you want to do. Find a hobby you like to do, knitting, crocheting, drawing, anything. Just find something soothing to do that soothes you, and you'll feel a lot better. Connection. Connect with someone special. A loved one is a gift to treasure. Wow, that's beautiful. Right next to all the love card. Well, this is a love reading. Connection. See, we're always connected. As I said, we're always connected. So if you're looking for your soulmate too, as I said, for singles, your soulmate is out there, and what you are seeking is seeking you, and you can make that beautiful connection to your soulmate. It's coming. A loved one is a gift to treasure. That's beautiful. And we've got offer your support to someone, experience the joy of serving others, support. You've got a lot more support than you think. And you're quite capable of supporting and helping others, because when you help others is when that will make you feel so much better with yourself. You've just got to reach out to others. And there's the last card. Own your magnificence. Magnificence. Own your magnificence. The world needs your brilliance and grace. And you know what? This goes with I know I keep saying it. Sorry. Don't die with your music with it still in you. Listen to your heart. Your connection of something that you want to do, because the world needs your brilliance and grace. You never know. You could become the next, beautiful healer and whatever. Don't know. Just something. You are brilliant. And if you find what you love to do, you'll never work a day in your life, as they say. And imagine if you do find something that you really love to do, some hobby or whatever, and imagine how proud your soulmate, true love, will be of you. That's what you want. That's what you want. You want equal relationship where both parties are balanced and have their own interests, and they can, support each other, look up to each other, and be proud of each other, and have their own space, and be contented in themselves, just like the beautiful cat. So that's your reading on love. At the moment, it's all beautiful and all very promising and very positive. So I love this. It's really nice. So I'm sending you lots of love, and I'll see you soon. Bye.